Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jan Moses, here to talk about what my strategy is going to be for the remainder of Season 1 when it comes to what game modes I want to grind in order to build up my MT stack and add players to my collection so that I can hopefully play other game modes in Season 2 or maybe possibly even later on in Season 1. You know, game modes like Gauntlet seem really interesting to me, but I just don't think I have the collection for it. And playing Salary Cap online, I don't want to say it's a priority, but it definitely is something that I want to do because, you know, I enjoyed playing Salary Cap last year for the most part. And if I don't play Salary Cap online, since we don't have Clutch Time online and you know, whenever it comes to the park, whenever I do eventually get to the park, I'm going to more than likely just play that game mode in a co-op fashion. Salary Cap is really going to be my only avenue in terms of an online game mode that I'm going to be playing where I control all the players, and it's also going to be 5v5, which I personally prefer the 5v5 gameplay over the 3v3 gameplay, but that's just me. So in this episode, I want to talk about that. We're going to put this under the Salary Cap Report umbrella because there is something that I did since the last episode of the Salary Cap Report. And I'm sure a lot of you guys have probably already tried this out, and maybe you guys have stopped playing Salary Cap because of this. And what that thing is I played one game of Salary Cap offline. I played it against the team on the far right, which, you know, it says plus around point bonus or whatever. So I'm assuming that means that you get the most round points possible out of all the offline options that they give you, all three, if you play this one. I mean, I think it's safe to assume that's what they're trying to tell us, right? And so with that one game that I played, which took roughly 10 minutes, you could see that we got 60 points. And the reward that I care about when it comes to Salary Cap is this 2,500 points required for this Shatter prize piece. I believe this is going to be 1 out of 3 Shatter prize pieces needed for a Diamond Hidden Gems option pack, which is pretty interesting to me as someone who, I mean, as of right now, I have no diamonds in my lineup, and I know that's kind of weak because most people, I feel like, who've been playing this game since it came out for the pre-order people 9 days ago as of this recording, probably 10 days ago as of whenever this video goes live, which should be on Monday, September 8th. So the fact that I don't have a diamond is not that great, but you know, it is what it is. I need to work on that, and I think grinding towards getting 2,500 points in every single round of Salary Cap will help me get to that point, along with playing Breakout. I still think Breakout is going to be the game mode that I put the most time into this season, even though it does seem like over the weekend we did get a slight nerf out of nowhere. At least I think we did, to the Breakout rewards. I haven't played as many Breakout boards this weekend, but my boy Harry, shout out to him. We had a long podcast that we dropped yesterday, another episode of the Bronx Cindy MyTeam show, where he mentioned, either in that show or he just messaged me separately, I don't remember, saying that he's not seen 10,000 MT or even 7,500 MT rewards on either the regular Breakout board, by regular I mean the first Breakout board, or the current era Warp board, which is pretty sad. And I played through one Breakout board I think earlier this weekend, and I noticed the same thing as well. So with that being said, I'm probably going to, as I get closer to wrapping up my Breakout grind for the season, I'm going to try to find time to mix in a little bit of Salary Cap, and I want to share with you guys what my strategy is going to be, because I think this strategy is going to more than likely apply to how I want to play Salary Cap going forward in future rounds and in future seasons. I think, going back to what I remember from last year, Salary Cap was always the most sweaty during that first week or so, where people were trying to grind it out early. One thing to know when it comes to this community and the grinders in this community, if you've noticed, and maybe you're one of those people, I want to be clear, there's nothing wrong with this, but people like to grind for things the second they're able to do so. I feel like I'm pretty patient. I'm in no rush to get anything done in this game. As long as I get whatever I need to get done before I run out of time, I'm fine. I don't need to get the 2,500 points in Salary Cap in the first weekend. we still have 11 days left. You know, as of this recording, it's going to probably be 10 days because this video is going to drop after the 11 a.m. refresh on Monday. And I still feel like I'm in a pretty decent spot, you know. So I think starting offline, if you're averaging 60 points per win and your games take 10 minutes like my salary cap game offline did, it's going to probably take you 7 to 8 hours to get to 2,500 points if you only play offline. And that's assuming, again, you only get 60. I don't know if 60 is the cap. I could have definitely played a little bit better in that game that I played in, and I will be playing more offline games, and I'll be trying to keep track of how many points I get out of every single win that I get. But if it is going to be 60 points per win, roughly, in 10 minutes per game played, then you're going to need about 42 wins, or 42 games played with all of them being wins in salary cap offline to get to 2,500 points, which is going to take you 7 to 8 hours, as I mentioned, which I don't think is terrible. And then if I get close to the end of a round and I still need, you know, a decent number of points, then I'll probably go to play online, because as my guy Mr. Clutch said in the comment section of my first episode of the salary cap report, which dropped yesterday, a win in salary cap offline is going to probably give you the same amount of points as a loss in salary cap online will give you. And that was the case last year. If you won a game last year, you got like 150 to 180 points roughly, whereas if you lost the game, you got about 60 to 80 points. So you could actually go online and lose games, and if you're at least able to be somewhat competitive in those games, you may end up getting more points in those online salary cap losses than you will from offline salary cap wins. So that is something to consider as well. I just think I want to stick to offline because I don't really love my team. I showed you guys my lineup in the previous episode. Maybe we're going to modify it a little bit in this episode because we do have a few packs that we're going to open up. But just to show you guys once again, this is the lineup. We did get one card since the last video that we uploaded, I think, which was a Walker Kessler card, who is 1,200 salary, unfortunately. And so for that reason, I think I'd rather keep Olowokandi, who's at, I think, 800 salary, and Pau Gasol, who's at 500. But that is something for me to consider going forward, because Walker Kessler is an absolute monster defensively. He's going to snag boards for us, and he's going to block shots, which is great. Olowokandi can do that as well, but I think Walker Kessler could be an upgrade at that position. But yeah, there you have it. That's my strategy. I just wanted to share that with you guys. Let me know in the comments down below if you would agree with that strategy, if and when you guys end up wanting to play salary cap. In the comment section in my previous salary cap report episode, outside of Mr. Clutch, I think there were one or two other people who commented saying that they just don't think salary cap is worth it this season. And I completely agree. Like, I think if you were to do like a value analysis and look at what other game modes there are that you can play to, you know, earn MT or maybe make your way towards getting those Pink Diamond Season 1 mode rewards like Jack Sigma, Glenn Rice, and Jason Kidd, then salary cap is definitely not the move. And that's why I'm trying to emphasize that I think Breakout is definitely going to be more valuable. But for me, I'm not treating salary cap as a grind for that Season 1 mode completion reward. Like, I could not care less about getting 150 wins. Like, if it ends up taking me 42 offline wins to get that 2,500 mode reward thing, then that's all I'm going to get done in round one. And you know, we'll see. Maybe naturally, if we play that much salary cap to get close to 150, then maybe we will just go ahead and complete that towards the end of the season, because we still have probably like 40 or so days left. I'm assuming we have 6 weeks roughly. Well, now less than 6 weeks, since the season, I guess, technically started this past Friday. But if 2K is giving us 6 weeks to get this done, then there's a world where I'm potentially close to 150 wins in salary cap offline by the end of the season, if I were to grind out roughly 42 wins offline in salary cap in every round, because that'll bring me up to 126 wins, right? So then I would just have to play 24 more games in salary cap offline to get to 25k. But a lot of ifs. We'll get there when we get there, but 25k MT is nice if we only need to play 24 more games after the fact, and then we get that Season 1 mode completion if we want to get one more of the Pink Diamonds. Again, the issue for me is with Breakout, I think the way I'm playing it and the way the majority of you guys are probably playing it, you're maximizing your time to where you're grinding out that clutch time offline and triple threat offline ladder, 250 wins in each game mode. If you get that done, you get a season 1 mode completion reward. And at the same time, if you're going through those current warps, while they have nerfed the MT rewards, they have not, as of this recording, nerfed the breakout exchange collectibles that you can get in each of the current boards that you warp to, which means if you get 13 of those from the time you start playing Breakout this season until the time you're done playing Breakout before the end of Season 1, then you're going to get enough of those collectibles to walk away with either a second Season 1 mode completion pink diamond, or you could walk away with this pink, where is it? Is it here? I think it's not that. I actually don't know where it is. Is it here? Yeah, it's here, right here. You can walk away with this Hidden Gems 95 plus overall. So it's really up to you. Once you get this Season 1 event completion card from the, well, we're calling it, it's 10, but it's technically 13 because you need one collectible here, another 2 here, and then you need another 10 here. Once you get this, you could go and put it either towards one of these 3, or you can put it towards the Hidden Gems 95 plus. So all I'm saying is this is why I'm grinding Breakout. Like, the people that are saying salary cap is not worth it, this is why it's not worth it compared to a game mode like Breakout. But again, I want that diamond option pack. Okay, we're done yapping. I've yapped for long enough. Let's go ahead and jump into these packs. I do have a 90 plus overall in here. Ooh, we get to make 5 of our cards hollow. That's pretty dope. I like that a lot, actually. Okay, so this is a regular 90 plus overall, right? So we have a 90 plus overall, and then we have these 90 plus hidden gems. We do have a regular gems of the game. We're gonna use this as like a little warm-up card, assuming this is gonna be a gold card. Let's see. And it is. We get Sam Stiff. I'm sorry, not Sam Smith. He played for the Knicks. No idea who he is. Season 1 90 plus overall. So can this not be a hidden gems card? Is it going to be like, is there even a gems of the game 90? Is it going to be like a 90 from one of these past couple of promos that we got? Oh, it's another shooting guard, man. 77 interior. Who the heck is this? That Bronny? Okay, I'm going to ask a stupid question. When did Bronny get a freaking amethyst card? He's a hidden gem? Oh my god, we got Bronny as a hidden gem. Okay, well, I needed a new point guard. No offense to Kate Martin or Kelsey Plum. I will actually gladly take Bronny James. Welcome to the squad. 91 overall, Bronny. Okay, we'll take that. We needed a new point guard for offline play in the worst way. Final 2 packs. Hidden gems, 90 plus overall. We get a center, finally. Box out beast, 89 interior. Is this Joe Barry Carroll or whoever? Who the heck is this? I have no idea who this is. Is it bad that I don't know who this is? Okay, Clyde Lee. It's not bad that I don't know who this is. This picture is from World War II. Well, we'll take another center, man. I'm not going to complain about a 91 overall out of a 90 plus. We'll take it. Second and final 90 plus pack. Hidden gems 90. Can we hit the plus? We cannot. We get another amethyst. My boy who I used to play park with in another center in 2K25 got a Jonathan Isaac out of one of these. We get a Cavs center. This, I thought it was Tristan Thompson for a second. This is another player I don't recognize. This guy looks 6'9". I feel like both of my centers are really short. Who the heck is this guy? We get Jim Jones. Okay, well, I know the name. I don't know if, I mean, we'll see how tall these players are. But those could be fun players to run. Because when you're playing offline, like, I'm treating salary cap offline as if I'm playing domination. But again, it's like domination with lineup restrictions. So we can take a look at what their salaries are real quick. We'll start with our centers. So Clyde Lee and Jim Jones, 6'10 and 6'11. Not great. Neither of them can shoot the 3, which is pretty tragic. Let me not put them into my salary cap lineup for right now. Let's just, for now, we'll replace Stromile Swift, just for right now. Even though I love Stromile Swift, he's a really fun card to run with. We're going to put Clyde Lee let's just take a quick look at their badges because I am curious. So neither of them can shoot the three, like we said. They're both pretty pretty old. Clyde Lee looks to be a better rebounder. Pretty comparable. 98 stamina is awesome. Okay, let's see. Amethyst, bruh. Hall of Fame box out beast versus Hall of Fame brick wall. Do either of them have they don't have a movable, which sucks. Paint Patroller. Is that their only Hall of Famer? Ooh, he gets Hall of Fame rebound chaser? Dude, Clyde Lee may be the move, even though he's only 6'10". Hall of Fame box out beast and rebound chaser is awesome. I like that quite a bit. What are their block ratings? Just last thing I want to check real quick. 85 block for Jim Jones. I mean, I'll take him, man. We get 2 solid centers to run offline, and then K. Martin. We're not going to even bother comparing your stats to Bronny because Bronny James is our new point guard. Bronny James is our new point guard. He comes in at 6'3", which is not very tall, but compared to my WNBA players, he's like 7 feet tall. 84 three-pointer, 92 pass accuracy, respectable defensively with 93 speed, which is amazing. He has Hall of Fame challenger, Hall of Fame glove, gold immovable. He can use gold on-ball menace. Dude, I think my highest on-ball menace like badge on any of my players up to this point this year has been bronze. So this is a massive upgrade. Bronny James Jr. becomes my best point guard and arguably my best player on my team. That's actually a really nice addition to the squad. We will definitely take Bronny James. And just for right now, no offense to Steven Adams, I guess we'll move him to the bench. And I love Olowokandi, but we're going to bring in Jim Jones for right now. Probably throw Clyde Lee because I like Clyde Lee's rebounding stats. We're making progress, man. The main squad, slowly but surely coming along. But again, for salary cap purposes, I may try to find a way to throw Bronny James into the lineup over Monty Morris, and I'll probably downgrade Jamal Mashburn depending on what Bronny James's salary is. Let's see. Bronny James, 2,000 salary. We're going to have to move some mountains to make that work, but I'm not too pressed. If that means I have to bring in like Ben Wallace instead of Olowokandi and then a Ruby in place of Jamal Mashburn, we'll do that because I want to see if that's going to help us get more points potentially out of salary cap offline, assuming 60 points is not the cap. Appreciate you guys. Sorry that was a bit of a longer video than I thought it was going to be, but I just wanted to share what my strategy is going to be in my team right now moving forward because I don't really feel like playing online right now. I will play online in salary cap if I have to, but I just don't have the players to really succeed online. Like my starting lineup and my bench is filled with these lower tier cards who, you know, I don't really enjoy shooting with. I mean, honestly, the players I enjoy shooting with the most come off the bench for me. Like Austin Reeves, like his jump shot. Cooper Flagg, like his jump shot. Darrell Wright, I love his jump shot. But Terry Mills gives me some nice size at the starting 4. And so I want to stick with that for now. But we'll see. Maybe we'll end up playing some online salary cap. And if we do, maybe we'll bring you guys some online gameplay for the first time in NBA 2K26 My Team on this channel. Hope you guys all had a great weekend. Let's see what we get content-wise tomorrow. Maybe it'll be super packs again, but hopefully we get something else that we can all enjoy grinding. Until next time, though, I'll see you later.